It's August 18th. I'm on the water at Shadehill Reservoir. And go out and do some exploring. So I'm heading up this finger here. It'll show up like it's right on the screen. Shadehill is where the White River, this is the White River coming in here, and the Grand River comes in on the other side. Shadehill is where they come together. I'm just exploring up here. I'm going to go up the White River finger for a while. See what's up here. Point over there where that cliff goes out pretty far. There's some houses and cabins over there. Most of the lake there isn't anything. So I'm going up this finger here. Cliff over here. Heading up into this other bay. It's shallower back in here. And I'm mid-channel, so I'm going to turn around. It's getting real shallow. This is the back end of this bay. And it's just 4.9. Yeah, I'm turning around. There's a little fish jump over there. And there's reeds. These reeds mean shallow. And I'm in the other 4 foot 6 inches. That'd be a nice cold to anchor in if you can get back there, but I think the water's pretty shallow. I see it is. I'm out here, 5 foot of water. Nice little cove, 110 feet of water out here. This side of the river is more interesting. The other side. I want to go around to the other finger though. Check that out. I was going to stop in here and go swimming, but the water up here is kind of green looking. It's worse on the other side. I think I'm going to go up the other finger, see if there's cleaner water up there. I'm over here in this little cove. That's a nice little cove too. country over here. I'm going to look over there. There's a little cove over there. It's a nice cove. There's a marker there. I believe it might be a shallow water marker. It's pretty nice along here. I'm still in 16 feet. 11 feet of water here. Interesting cliffs. I wonder if you could find fossils in there. You sure see the layers. Back out into the big part of the lake. There's the dam. Nice little cove here. I'm going on around, look at another one. Seagulls. I like seagulls. Reminds me of the ocean. Guys are a long way from the ocean. There's a cove on, look at over there. Okay, this is the cove here. But I'm thinking over there. It's over by where the rendezvous is going to be on that hill, I believe. I'm going to go look at that one. But this would be a place to overnight too. I'm coming to this cove here. Looks pretty good. The water's still pretty green. I'm going to go in there and see what it looks like. I'm going to go on around and see what it looks like the other side of this point. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm thinking maybe over there. When I pull the anchor, I'm going up into this little fjord here. See what this looks like. I drifted into like 2 feet of water. The launch ramp over here, it looks like real steep. Okay, I'm looking good. Dropped the anchor and 8 feet, got 6 to 7 feet on the boat. It's holding really good. Now I'm in a nice little cove here. Got plenty of room to the shore. And the water is not bad. This is the clearest water I've seen, so I'm gonna go swimming. Yeah, that other cove was just too murky. And I walked ashore and got ate up by bugs. There was a pond in back of the woods and full of bugs. So yeah, I guess I'll stay here. I'm gonna go swimming and fix me something to eat. Yeah, I got green hills and trees and meadows. There's no breeze, and I'm back in here in this little cove. The water's not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go swimming. It's the morning of August 19th. Really peaceful night. The anchor is very calm. And I'm having coffee on the foredeck. Just watching the day come live. On Shadehill Reservoir. I'm going to head over to the North Shore, and so I can follow that coast around. And work my way up to this finger, to the Grand River. Then I'll come back along the southern shore. Good protection over here from northwesterly. It's one of the few spots on the lake where there is houses. Not very many. Little finger goes back in there. Get more houses. They're going around. There's another kind of guess that was that fjord by those houses. Now I'm going into this big bay. Kind of shallow, about 11 feet. Yeah, nice tent for open roadstead type anchorage. That bay, but boy, it's getting shallow. I'm only 7.5 feet now. I'm kind of out in the middle of the channel. I'll go a little bit farther, then I'll probably turn back. 6 feet, yeah. Yeah, I would have liked to see that upper bay, but I got in less than 4 feet of water. One time I said 3 foot something, so I turned around. Just gets too shallow back here. I don't want to run aground. I'm going to follow the eastern shore back. It's a lot different. It's greener and more rolling hills. The other side is like sheer cliffs. This is a nice cove. About 7 feet of water. This should be a good one to anchor in. I'm right off this point. Yeah, 10 feet of water. Now I'm going to this big bay here. Back up this skateboard and see how far I get. The seagulls all over. I'm in this cove right around looks like it might be some kind of a camp. 3 pontoons there. And yeah, that might be worth checking out. It's pretty cool. We'll run around the other side of this point is where I anchored. Back there is my anchor. The building up there, I think it's probably part of that resort. I'm going to have to find out about that. Pretty interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go on around to my rendezvous cove, do a feasibility study of going ashore there, taking the boat to rendezvous. Jani is wide open, doing 11 miles an hour. And that's 3,900 RPM. I think she just 6 fuel. So I'm below half a tank on my starboard tank. I had between half and 3/4, so I'm going to switch over to the port tank. I'm almost 3/4 of the tank now. I finally got an anchorage I like. I dropped the hook a little over 9 feet and I'm drifting back into 7, and it'll go to 5 sometime, but that's okay. I went in that cove over there first because that's the closest to the rendezvous. Rendezvous is going to be on that hill, but kind of rocky. Didn't like it. There's some big humps over there that might have been rocks. So anyway, I like this here. It's a little more open. It's a little further walk to the rendezvous, but I got good water here. I'm close enough to shore. I have to rig something to get my gear ashore. I'm going to swim in there and check it all out. And if there's any rocks, I'll find them. And yeah, so this might be my rendezvous anchorage. There's groups of geese. Heading up to the west end. And a big goose party up there. Everybody, there they go, they're taking off. Everybody's invited. I moved down a little deeper water for tonight, but earlier I only had to swim a little bit and I could walk, and went back up in those woods. That's a good landing beach. There's no rocks or anything. And I hiked back up there. If I was going to go to rendezvous, but I would have to cross all those hills. That's a cove I was in earlier. I went over there with the snorkel gear and found some rocks. So this is the good cove right here. Yeah, it's an interesting place. Found some bones. The day's ending. My second night on the water here at Shadehill Reservoir. It's been a really amazing trip. I'm heading back to the ramp, and I just come across this real pretty little cove here. I'm heading from my anchorage towards the dam, but I just thought it was just really pretty. It goes back into there, but it gets pretty shallow. I'll get in there pretty close. Here's another one. This one stays in deep pretty close. And the bottom mirrors the shore here because it's 148 feet of water. Going into this cove back here. Looks pretty interesting. Yeah, this is really neat. I'm tucked way back in here. I'm getting in 6 feet, so I'll head back out, which is really tucked in here nice. Yeah, I like this. It's a nice little cove. Heading over towards the dam. Last cove before the dam. So I'm gonna head over to the ramp. Now I'm way out here and I'm in 7 feet. And there's a little island or something over there. There's a little hump of stuff. Don't want to hit that. Heading on around. Are you tired of my cove pictures yet? I just love these places. So right around that corner is the long trap. And we're on out. I'm back. Looks like my truck's the only one in the parking lot. I'll be backing her down and loading her up. Heading out. God, what a really great expedition it's been. Yeah, Shadehill is a really cool place. A lot of unspoiled areas in here. These are the bones I collected. I just always liked bones. I guess I'm a repressed paleontologist. Or archaeologist or something, I don't know. I just like old things.